global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. It's payback time for Wike, the FCT Minister. Remember, PDP has been hit with so many crises, but this time around, he's now being very deliberate about a lot of things going on. Don't forget that some few days back, there were a lot of crises, a lot of ups and downs going on in PDP Edo State. Some few months to come, a few weeks to come, Edo will be hitting the polls. But this time around, yes, Wike did it the last time when he played a lot of role for the person of Obaseki. But it looks like this time around he's coming for a different reason. You're going to find out what it is. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see that notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update a channel on YouTube. Now, the leadership of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has implicated the former Rivers State Governor Wike in the crisis within the party. That's a PDP Edo State chapter. Now, at the moment, Edo PDP is rocked with the first crisis following the outcome of the governorship primary election held on February 22nd, 2024, which resulted in Aswe Ighodalo becoming the party's gubernatorial candidate. Now, as a result, dissatisfied party members took the party to court. Justice Iyaikwo invalidated the primary election in a judgment that contested the exclusion of 378 delegates. Now, on Wednesday, the PDP appealed the judgment and insisted that Ighodalo remain the party flag bearer in the forthcoming election. Now, consequently, the PDP National Working Committee (NWC) suspended Wike's ally Dan Orbe, its national vice chairman, South, for allegedly sabotaging the party's effort in Edo State. Now, a member of the party NWC who pleaded anonymity accused Wike of being behind the party's ordeal in Edo State. He alleged that Wike is working with the suspended chieftain Ober and the former deputy governor Phillip to cause chaos within the party and to sabotage the party's effort in the forthcoming elections slated for September. Speaking further, the source noted that Wike's target is actually Governor Godwin Obaseki. Explaining how Wike is allegedly planning to work against Obaseki and the PDP to deliver Edo for APC, the source stated thus, and I quote him: "We are deeply concerned, and the party leadership shares this concern, that some members are attempting to sabotage the party's effort in Edo State. Oreba and the former deputy governor, Phillip, are not acting alone. They are working in allegiance with Wike, the FCT Minister, is doing everything possible to undermine the governor of Edo, Godwin Obaseki, and pave the way for APC to take control." Similar to the situation in Rivers State, the PDP leadership is aware that Wike is the one funding and fueling all the crises within the party in Edo State. It is high time the party took a firm stand on this issue and suspend Wike as well. Reacting, the PDP Deputy National Youth Leader Timothy Osadolo said that the party leadership remains undeterred and committed to ensuring the success of the PDP's candidate, Aswe Ighodalo, in the forthcoming election. In another report, Benjamin Obaseki, another prominent member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Edo State, has decided to leave the party. And Benjamin, who is a relative of Governor Obaseki, was a member of Ward 10 and a former official of Oredo local government chapter of the party. This was contained in a letter dated June 12, 2024, addressed to a local government chairman of the party. Obaseki expressed his resignation with deep regret. My colleague is in the house. Wike is a strong man. Give it to him whether you like it or yes.
Alright, the issue in Edo State is not different from what has been happening in other political parties or other states of the Federation. Now, if there's a more in the party who is carrying out anti-party activities without anyone speaking up against such a failure, automatically he will stay there until he watches the party disintegrate. Now, we already know that Wike is working with APC. There's no doubt about that. No matter his level of competence, for him to accept to work with APC clearly shows that he will, since that is what is keeping Fulani unstable, he will do everything in his power to retain that relationship and to do everything in favor of that relationship. So right now, I think the game plan is we can stay where you are. I'm speculating, but I think it's going to be a case of we can stay where you are and we will control things in such a way at the end of the day, as a master schemer, APC will always come out tops.
Now, the funny part of all of this is that APC may end up being the only active party.
It's very obvious. Don't forget that though most people are looking at the economic aspect of it, looking at the fact that development should get to the grassroots, but don't forget that even with the financial autonomy given to the local government, it's such a big achievement for this administration, and I can assure you that everyone there will want to work in favor of Bola Tinubu, because just look at it, it's a situation whereby you get into that place and all of a sudden you're a mini governor and someone will just call you for Abuja and say all of these things you guys are enjoying, it was traceable to Bola Tinubu, and it's going to do better for you guys if you continue to give him adequate support. Don't mind what your Ogas at the top or whatever your governor what is saying. I am the one he controlling. So you now realize that it was, as much as it's bringing community development to the local government, it's kind of a political leverage for the presidency and all of that. Putting that together with Wike being around and distorting things in the strongest opposition, it therefore means that for PDP, I think the future is so bleak for them, and very soon we are going to see the unbelievable, the unimaginable. A lot of people believe that Edo State Governor Obaseki has the power, but one of the greatest things that can affect a team is having an enemy within. Don't forget that even as we're still talking, the Edo State Labour Party is still doing their thing. A lot of people are, giving thumbs up to that guy, Agbata, and they believe that he can come out victorious, and
yes,
if everything goes well, who knows? So right now, the strongest contestant is APC and Labour Party.
If Obaseki sees that he cannot wrestle this power properly, he may allow Agbata to take it. Just as what happened in Rivers State during the time of Wike, when they discovered that Amechi could not field any particular candidate for APC.
Yeah.
This same pattern was played out that period too, whereby there was sponsorship everywhere within APC.
Exactly.
APC couldn't field any pattern. Amechi had to look for work sponsoring one ADC. And that ADC, at the dying minute, he resigned. He said he's no more participating, leaving Wike unopposed.
Yes, exactly.
So a lot of people suspected then that maybe a lot of things happened just between that eve of the election. Maybe money's changed hand. I'm just speculating. Now something like that may happen if Obaseki sees that the way Edo State stuff is going and is
he may lose out.
He may literally go into some sort of partnership with Akpata.
Okay.
So, let me push this. We can't field a candidate right now. There's a court injunction or there's a court case right now.
Yeah, there's a court case.
And that court case can sprout to September. And if that happens, that means you don't have any candidates.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, so it's okay. Labour Party, I will push in all I got.
Yeah.
But this is the condition. But now, if Akpata is a smart politician, whatever condition it is, I'm calling the shot here.
Yeah, of
because
course.
you are losing out.
Of course.
And I'm a one-time seasoned lawyer, so I know what to look out for.
Exactly.
I'm going to make in those agreements that will favor me. So it's a big situation right now.
That's just it. But I think that PDP should rescue. That's the National Working Committee.
I have a very big question.
Okay.
What's so unique about Wike that every other person who attempts just a little anti-party is suspended? But Wike seems to be a god.
I think we every of them has eaten from the table of Wike. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Right? I think all of them have eaten from the table of Wike. Wike, as I normally call him a master strategist in politics. He has sat down and looked through. He saw. I don't know how he knew that Bola Tinubu was going to win. So he decided to campaign for Bola Tinubu, and we've also seen what he's been doing thus far for judiciary, who are the major decision maker when it comes to the greedy democratic politics that we play in Nigeria. Right now, what we are playing in Nigeria, as much as greed is still attached to Nigerian democracy, the court will always make the decision. Because if someone wins and you take him to the court, you are now on the plate of the court. And what he has done is to strengthen his bond with the court. That's number one thing, strengthening his bond with the current administration. So if you go and genuflect before Wike and said, sir, I need your help this time around, he knows how to roll out strategy. And I love the way he's handling it right now. He's behind, pretending not to exist, but existing full time. It's only very strong. Wike is like a win now. He's a political win. You may not see him, but you will feel the effect, and that's what is going on. And I think APC, I don't know what they plan they have together with Wike. All of these things we are saying, all of this is still an allegation. Wike has not come out to say anything about his involvement in Edo, but I believe that a lot of people are, sitting on top of the tree to look down to see what is going on, and possibly they may have seen his finger. But be that as it may, I think that Wike is there to make sure that at the end of the day, he delivers the entirety of South in his own capacity to APC, and then possibly he will leave. But I can see that PDP is going to disintegrate in front of everybody. PDP will not exist again. It's very obvious. You don't need a shuiab to tell you this. PDP is going to lose its stronghold, and that will be it. That's the situation we're going to see ourselves.
All right, we could go on and on. That's going to wrap it up. Let's begin.
Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze,